What's up, Rob? Welcome to another episode of the BrandonJaneauShow. As you know, I am Brandon Janeau, and like always, on all podcast platforms everywhere, Brandon Janeau Show. Social media platforms: Instagram, TikTok, Threads, Facebook, Brandon Janeau Show, and of course, like always, YouTube channel Brandon Janeau Show. Shout out to everybody that's been subscribing, liking, commenting. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. Hope you guys enjoy this because tonight it is life and times with music. Man, the artist breakdown. Now, as you know, I like to go do this sometimes. Pick an artist and I break down their discography, their whole career, and talk about it. You know, and tonight is no different because tonight it is the one, the only T Pain. Yeah, it's time. T Pain, man. Um, one of the greatest musical um minds in the last what 20 years? Shit, 20 years. Good God Almighty, 20 years. T Pain, um, Tallahassee Payne, as I like to call him, Teddy Pendergrass, uh, Teddy Payne, um, all the names that he has. Innovator, creative genius, the reason for why the industry is the way it is today. Why blurring the lines between R&B and hip hop is so interesting. A lot of rappers have come off of what T Pain has given to the industry. That is auto tune, of course. But he's way more than just the guy that gave us auto tune. His musical ability, man, is one of the rare few, man. He started off with his debut album, rapper to singer. Um, Probably one of the greatest debut albums too, man. Um, with songs like I'm Sprung and I'm in Love with a Stripper. He caught us off guard already with that, man. Was also signed by Akon, which he clearly surpassed Akon. But T Pain became such a household name with that album, legendary status. But what really kicked off T Pain's career was his '06, '07 run, which went into '08, '09, which he just was on every fucking thing. Like, every fucking thing. There was only one artist that worked harder than T Pain in that time span, and that was Lil Wayne. So it only made sense that them two motherfuckers would run into each other and make music. T Pain's second album solidified what T Pain was. With Buy You a Drink and Bartender, T Pain became a fucking household name. He became one of the greatest artists during that time frame, man. Like I said, nobody had been on a run like that at that time. There was two people that was on runs: T Pain and Lil Wayne, and them two dudes at that time in their careers were unfucking touchable. That album and his career at that time. I'm So Hood with him, DJ Khaled, Plies, Rick Ross, Trick Daddy. Yo, T Pain became that dude, man. The collaboration run that he was on. I remember 2007, 2008, can't remember which BET Awards it was, but y'all remember this. In 2007, 8, this man was literally on every song. So when they did the BET Awards and Best Collaboration, T Pain was on every single collaboration in the award show. I don't think I've ever seen it at an award show ever in history of award shows. Best collaboration was Kanye West featuring T Pain, DJ Khaled featuring T Pain, Chris Brown featuring T Pain, Flo Rida featuring T Pain. Like it was like what the fuck? Like this nigga was on every song. Yo, it got to the point where it was like this nigga won. Like what? It was like, yo, this nigga won. What the fuck are we doing? Like he won. Whoever wins, he won. T Pain was that fucking dude, man. His run was in fucking incredible, man. I have never seen a run like that ever. Outside, like I said, I have Lil Wayne. Nobody's ever had like a run like that. The man was on every fucking song, bro. Like there has never been a guy that has ever had that type of effect in the music industry. Which led into his third album was The Ringleader, and I remember him performing that also at that award show. And that album would you know have songs like Freeze with him and Chris Brown, Karaoke featuring DJ Khaled, uh, Chopped and Screwed with Ludacris, and of course the song that everybody probably remembers, and as Can't Believe It featuring Lil Wayne. And even like I said, when they started to collaborate and do shit, like that is the thing, man. T Pain was just every fucking where. But of course, when you have the immediate rise and the dominance that T Pain has, comes the critics and the haters and the people that don't like it so much. And one thing about T Pain situation that got, of course, immediately, you know, scrutinized was the use of autotune. Um, a lot of people was pissed with T Pain. He told a story like a year or two ago, a couple years ago, where he was like he was on a plane with Usher, and Usher told him like, "You fucked up the industry, man. You fucked up music. You fucked up R&B, man." Like that's how a lot of artists, pictured it in their heads and thought about it. You know what I'm saying? Jay-Z, does Depth of Autotune, which is the fucking funniest thing on the planet is that Kanye West, who was starting to use autotune, did a whole album on it, and everybody loves that album, but yet T Pain got criticized, and it was just like that shows you the first person that does it is always the one that gets criticized for it, and then everybody else falls for it and does it. Lil Wayne at the time was starting to do it a lot. It was a lot of shit going on. I feel like man, T Pain got a lot of backlash for shit that he was not. That was not his fault. You know what I'm saying? That the industry fell into that and was like, I gotta do what T Pain is doing. But I digress. The man still had a great career. Like the way he moved still during that time, it didn't matter. He still drops another bangers, couple more bangers like um Blame It with Jamie Foxx, which becomes a massive fucking hit. And then you go into a song like All I Do Is Win, which is another song. If T Pain's on that song is not as great as it becomes. Um there's way more songs with T Pain that's been on that he has made better because he's on. He is one of the greatest artists because of that formula that he had. That he never turned down songs, man. And that's something that I've heard Lil Wayne say. Never turn down songs. You gotta get on the songs. That's how you get your shit up. And right now, man, that was the thing, man. I don't T Pain's career has been incredible to see. Um, Even when he dropped his other album, with songs like rap song, 5 o'clock in the morning with Wiz Khalifa and Lily Allen, and even the recent stuff he just did, the cover album that he just did with a bunch of songs on there, Tennessee Whiskey and uh, you know, War Pigs and all that. And then his concert that he just did, he even has his podcast that he has. T Pain is one of those artists, man. He's one of those artists I grew up on. And the first time I heard T Pain, I knew like the dude was gonna be different. As I heard Pain, I was like, oh yeah, this dude gonna be different. And it's never been a time in my in my time frame in my life where I've ever listened to an artist and was like, yeah, he's different. Like I said, if it wasn't for T Pain, a lot of these artists nowadays wouldn't even have a career. And I know it sounds like that I'm far stretching that, but look at all the artists that T Pain has influenced: the Travis Scotts, the Jacquees, all of these artists that he's influenced because of the fact that he can use something to enhance his voice at the time. It's a lot of artists that needed, that structure, that kind of artist. T Pain was one of the first real artists that really blurred the lines, like I said, between R&B and hip hop, which opens the door for the Drakes and all of the artists that have come, Travis Scott, Jacquees, all of the artists that now does that. And I think that that's where, a guy like T Pain needs his flowers. He deserves his flowers, man. One of the rare few times in music where you found the artist that actually maybe over over seated over six over how can I say this over overachieved what that legacy really was. T Pain's one of the greatest to ever do it, man. Anybody that tells you that he's not, you're just fucking hating. like just fucking hating, dude. I can't wait to see what T Pain does next, man. He's one of the greats, and I actually think he should do like a residency in Vegas. He would. I think he is doing one actually. I'm gonna have to go out to Vegas and see this shit because he is one of the rare few that can go out to Vegas and just do nothing but hits and bet money everybody in the crowd would know his fucking hits. It don't matter if it's a feature or if it's a hit song. I bet money you would know the hit. He's one of those guys, man. And like I said, I can't wait to see what his future will be. Till next time, man. Go listen to T Pain music on all musical platforms. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. And thank you, T Pain, for being one of those artists in my life that became one of the greats. Till next time. Peace.